Hey, what's up? It's your girl DJ Sky High Baby, and you are watching Grape Tea News.
Because I could have had my mom and my stepdad put in prison. Get it off your chest. That's better than having them put in prison, right? I think it's better to get it off your chest than having your own mama put in prison. Because I could have had my mom and my stepdad put in prison. You know what I'm saying? I could have. They have life because of me. Okay, they not in prison for life because I didn't tell on them. But you would think people would be grateful. People would be grateful, but they don't be grateful. They don't be grateful. You know how hard it is for some of us out here in these streets to have been betrayed by the person who brought us into this world. Then y'all want these people to function without hurting other people. Y'all want these people to get out here after y'all done let y'all husbands dig all in their booty in the middle of the night. Y'all want other people to be comfortable in this world, not to hurt somebody else when they've been hurt by the most important person in their life. Do you have any idea what it's like to live with that pain? Y'all have no idea about some of these people in these streets that would just flick you like a fly and not even think about it because of the trauma and the pain that they have going on inside them. Why y'all don't think I didn't let nobody whoop my kids, talk to my kids, say nothing to my kids? They probably would have turned out better if I would have let their fathers or other people, because of the trauma that I experienced. I didn't trust nobody with my kids. Nobody. Not my mama or my daddy. Nobody. And my daddy ain't never did nothing in his life. I don't trust nobody. And the reason that people grow up like me and Krishan, and maybe even John's dad, is because our parents let somebody violate us in a way that we can't trust nobody on this planet. Everybody is a op because our parents was a op. So y'all got to remember that when y'all out here playing with people and then you think, oh, well, why don't they have feelings? Bitch, we don't have feelings because we didn't come packaged with none. It's not our fault how we hear. We just hear by the grace of God. Okay? It is literally the grace of God that we are here. Because when you come here and you expect for the person who brought you here to protect you, animals and wolves and sheep protect their children, when our own parents don't protect us in a way that we know we should be protected, you can run into anybody in these streets with that type of pain and anger in their heart, and they will hurt you. So stop thinking shit is sweet out here. It's not sweet, because some of these foul-ass women just let anybody around their kids. Anybody could babysit their kids. They don't even got to know their history. They don't got to know who they are. They don't got to know if they've been to prison, if they sleep with boys, if they sleep with girls. They just let them move into their house, and then that becomes their kids. My mother let a man beat me to a motherfucking till I had whips and bruises on my back, and then turn around and that same nigga trying to finger bang me in my sleep. I don't have the same type of fucks and feelings that y'all have for each other, and that's not my fault. I try to grow some feelings and some fucks like y'all have every day. I do. I try to give a fuck like y'all give a fuck every day. Those of y'all who had mothers like, my kids had, and those of y'all who have fathers like I had, but I can't find them. So if I don't give a fuck and I just blink and you're not there no more, that's just what it is. It's my DNA makeup. I have tried my whole life. My sister talking about, oh, you need to get help if you can't forgive. How you gonna forgive a motherfucker that's mad at you for telling your truth? If I speak out about my truth, then you mad at me. Bitch, this my life. Yes, I'm gonna write a book. Yes, I'm in the process of writing a movie. Yes, I'm gonna tell my life story. I'm not gonna leave that out. And you still can't find it in your heart to apologize and accept that you was wrong. If one of my kids come to me and say,
I do agree. I can say this, y'all. I can agree with her about, just letting any old dude move into your house, man or woman, just move into your house and be around your kids. I mean, it's scary, you can't trust everybody. So I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's just definitely an unfortunate situation, and it's very easy to pass down childhood traumas and stuff like that, because we obviously see, you know, what's happened with Blueface, he and the animosity that he has against his mom. So ain't no telling what, you know, Karlissa subjected Blueface to as well. Same thing with Dre, same thing with Kali, you know. And based off the reaction that I'm gonna show you guys, what the way Karlissa mom reacted, you can see why Karlissa acted the way that she acts. I mean, her mom is just an older version of her, so it's just passed down to generation to generation to generation. I mean, it's an ongoing cycle, man. This is crazy, man. Let's keep it going.
Mama, you did this wrong. I accept that shit. I own it. You know what? My bad, baby. Maybe I shouldn't have been so tough in your business. Maybe I should have let y'all do something else. Maybe I should have been, you know, more respectful to y'all dads and let them, you know, be more in y'all lives. But I don't know. I don't know how to do that. So I would accept anything my kids said. If they say, Mama, you was a hoe, oh, my bad. Mama, you ain't shit. Oops, my bad. No, not my mama. She mad to the core because I speak my truth and I tell my story. It's in my books. It's in my autobiography. It's in my life, because I don't want y'all women out here to make the same mistake of thinking it's sweet to let a man that you think love you come in and finesse you out your daughter. You don't do that to your kids. Your kids. You feel me? You don't let no motherfucking body in these streets come finesse you out your kids. Now, if your kids choose to get up and say, fuck you and go, fuck you, bye-bye down the road and tell them motherfuckers, see you when I see you. But as long as your kids is in your house, you don't let a motherfucker come finesse you out your daughter's virginity, out her ass. And don't be blaming it on her, talking about she get out the shower with no clothes on. Bitch, I don't know. I'm fucking 10, 12 years old. If I jump out the shower, I'm at home. And I run and get my towel. I'm not expecting that that's about to turn your nigga up. It ain't supposed to. It's not supposed to. You didn't raise me with no stepdaddy. He just popped up out of nowhere. So I don't know. I'm used to my own daddy. My own daddy don't fuck around with kids like that. You feel me? So some of y'all that's giving these men a second chance, and you know, you're going to read about it in my book. I'm going to tell my story whether she like it or not. She ain't never apologized, so it must be what God want me to say that's on my heart, because I'm pretty sure if she had apologized, maybe I would feel some type of way about not talking about her man. She ain't even with the motherfucker no more. He knocked her teeth out right after he tried to fuck me and was gone down the road and been gone down the road ever since. I don't know why we still protecting this motherfucker to the end, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use every inch of my life to tell what my pain is and hope that maybe y'all learn how to treat y'all kids and raise y'all kids and protect them from these monsters in these streets. Unlike some of us that y'all running around here talking about, me and Krishan and some other women in this world that have been violated by their own mother for a man. We different from y'all. We fucking different. We ain't gonna never be like y'all. Okay? We not gonna never know what it's like to be first. We not gonna never know what it's like to have somebody watch over us. Y'all got that. Be grateful. Everybody's not the same. And that's okay. We okay. We okay. We gonna be okay. Not today, baby. Not today, like Remy. You gotta go. Not today. Not when I'm in my feelings. You can't be here, baby. Not when I'm in my feelings. Y'all can play with me on any day you want to, but not for free on this day. Not for free on this day, because this is something near and dear to my heart. It's near and dear to my daughter's heart. My kids don't even live comfortably with other motherfuckers around their kids because of how I was raised. Now imagine that. They can't even have, my daughter got to date somebody in prison so she can pen pal with motherfuckers because she don't trust nobody with her boys. You see how generational this fucked up feeling gets? And then everybody is like, well, protect the predator. Why? It's better out than in. I can have them motherfuckers imprisoned right now for life for what they did to me. Do I do that to y'all? No. Why is everybody coming for me and I'm still out here protecting y'all? Now, if I tell my story and the police happen to pick it up, I didn't say I was going to show up to court and snitch on you, but I'm going to tell my motherfucking truth. Now, I said what I said. If you don't like it, call the cops and tell them. Call the lawyers and call the cops and tell them. Have me appear and take a lie detector test and see if your man was digging in my pussy, and when I told you, you didn't do shit. You didn't do a motherfucking thing to protect me or my pussy. I've been protecting my own shit since I was 12 years old. So no, I'm not like y'all. I'm sorry that I don't have that same thing in my DNA, that empathy that y'all have for one another. I don't have that. So if you get in my motherfucking face on the wrong motherfucking day, it could go real bad. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Give that thanks to my mama and her man, okay? And I know some of y'all done fucked with me on the wrong day. Y'all have. Including my kids. You ain't got to be sorry, baby. It's okay. I've been living with this pain for goddamn 42 years now. 42 years now. It's too late for a healing. All I can do is what God give me to do every fucking day. I'm just warning y'all, beware of the people that you fuck with, because some of y'all kids don't know the end of the earth. You feel me? You don't know the end of the motherfucking earth. Okay, my kids don't know the end of this shit, okay? Now, they know a little something, but they don't know the end. They don't know about a man coming to move into your mama house, fucking your mama and beating your ass with a belt till you motherfucking whipped up in the back at 10 years old like you a motherfucking dog in the streets, and your mama standing there watching while he whooped 3 girls with our panties showing and our nightgowns flying up in the air, 3 bitches getting whooped like dogs in the street by a motherfucker who don't give a fuck about her or us. We don't got that same empathy y'all got. So when y'all get on here and try to hurt my feelings, bitch, my feelings is done. I don't got no motherfucking feelings in here. And if you fuck with me on the wrong day, it's gonna be bad. That's all I gotta say. I don't got no feelings left. And it's a lot of people out here who got that same feeling in they spine and they soul that I got. Okay? So be careful who y'all out here fucking with, because you don't never know who you gonna run into. You might run into, the mama, or you might run into a Krishan Rock. You might run into a motherfucker like us, and it's just not gonna end well. So just leave people alone. And if we fuck with each other, we don't give a fuck, because we don't know what the end. We ain't got that empathy anyway. Leave us the fuck alone. If I say something fucked up, too bad, too sad. Get over it. Either you love me or you don't. Now, when I wake up from my trauma and I realize, okay, Karlissa, you might have went too far. You might have said something fucked up. I do try to apologize. I really do. But if you don't come correct, I'm probably not going to apologize, and I'm probably going to finish you. So just leave me alone. I don't care about y'all hopping on here talking about, oh, it's this, she, that. I don't give a fuck about you. I barely give a fuck about my mama. So I don't give a fuck about you. So there you have it. There you go. My kids ain't never have a chance because I'm their mama. You right. Talk to God about it. He gave them to me, okay? That's all I can tell you about that. Why do you think some moms protect a man and not their child? Because they want to get high and they selfish. And I don't know how a bitch could love a man that much. I don't have that type of empathy within me. So I couldn't really answer that because I ain't never loved nobody more than one of my kids. I wouldn't give a fuck if one of my kids came in there and said the motherfucker looked at them wrong. That's the end of that relationship, okay? Because if my kids feel some type of way, it's not going to get any better. I can't fix that thing, okay? Because kids recognize a dirtbag when they see one. That's just a kid thing. They know how to do that, right? So if your kids tell you, you know what kind of kids you got. You have to protect your children at all costs. I don't give a fuck who mad, who glad. Scratch your ass and get glad. I don't give a fuck if this is my sister's daddy. Bitch, your daddy's a child molester. That's just what it is. Now, maybe he got saved and maybe he gave it up and maybe he was grateful for the past that I gave him. I don't know, but that does not change the fact of what I had to live in my life. The story's going to get told. I'm going to find somebody that look just like your daddy, Earl Julian McLean, and they're going to play the part that your dad played right before I was about to take him off this planet. And y'all need to thank God every day that I didn't. Thank God every day at 12 years old that God spoke to me and relaxed me from and let me get my butt dug in until my daddy came and got me. Okay? Because if this had happened to one of you bitches, you wouldn't be sitting here laughing. It wouldn't be like, oh, give him a break. Oh, it's old. Oh, get over it. Bitch, fuck you. And your daddy. Now run up. Run up. How about that? Catch me outside. Now I said what the fuck I said. Your mom's a dirtbag and your dad's a child molester. And that's just what it's gonna be. Now, if the Lord decide to put it in my heart to call them something new, I will. But today, that's what they is. Some of y'all done had y'all asses dug up in and y'all feel like I feel and you try to mask it and you try to hide it and you try to act normal. And you see other motherfuckers that been loved, right? You try to act like them, but you can't. And everything in you just wants to be normal, but you just can't. So yeah, some days I really understand Krishan's pain. I really do. Some days I empathize with her. I really do. But I ain't never stepped out of my boundaries to get smart with no adult, to fight no adult. And if I ever got into a fight with my own mama, it's because she was trying to kill me because she was mad that her man was looking at me. I ain't never, ever, ever in my life disrespected nobody's mama, not no stepmama, not no fake mama, none of that shit. So maybe her pain is a little bit harder than mine. And that's unimaginable. But you know what? It's going to be okay because I'm 52 years old. And I done made it this far with 3 grown motherfucking kids. And I'm going to continue to make it. And nothing y'all say to me is going to stop me. Not ever in life. Yep, we do. We need some kind of help. But the kind of help we need ain't going to come from no motherfucking fake-ass doctor talking about, oh, well, you have to, try to use your countdown to get your emotions in order. Bitch, we don't have no mama that love us.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, this makes me look at Karlissa in a different light. Now, I'm not saying that she's still not a clout chaser or, I mean, just all of the little weird stuff she be doing and stuff like that. But, that anger that she has and how protective she is when it comes to Blueface and stuff like that, it's definitely understandable. It seemed like she obviously didn't have a really close relationship with her mom, obviously her stepdad, and she been through a lot, man. So I mean, it's very sad, man. It's very unfortunate. And like I said, this is something that's that can be passed on. People pass on childhood trauma. So this is crazy, man. This is a crazy situation. But like I said, man, she's gonna keep talking, but her mom's gonna talk back too. And her mom actually got a reason why she felt as if Karlissa is saying this now. And I mean, I don't, and it's funny because I don't really remember her mom saying that Karlissa was lying, but I'm fast tracking, I'm fast forwarding. Just keep listening, check it out.
And if she did love us, it wasn't the kind of love that the other motherfuckers in 3rd grade got. When I was flunking out of 3rd grade because I fucking couldn't pay attention to the teacher because y'all motherfuckers over here are selling dope and being weird. Because I live in the motherfucking Carter. Okay, because I live in the dope house. So when I flunked 3rd grade and everybody else passed in the 3rd grade, yes, I don't have no empathy. I don't have no fucks in this world, but my kids. So this message was to y'all who walk around here thinking shit is sweet and just walking up to people and being weird to people or trying people. Don't do that no more. Don't do it. Don't lie on your girlfriend. Don't try to fuck your girlfriend's man. When y'all see these people on the news and they done did weird shit been done to them. And some of them can't hold their composure. They don't love their kids enough. They might not even have kids. It's a lot of things that have kept me from going all the way and just snatching a motherfucker's whole head off. And that's because I love my kids. I want to see my grandkids grow up. I want to be here in case a motherfucker try one of them to put my life on the line for one of my grandkids, okay? I don't want y'all to think it's okay to just keep playing with these crazy motherfuckers in this world. Because there's some crazy motherfuckers in this world, and we try to act normal, but we can't. Stop fucking with people. Period. Unless you're ready to go to the end, okay? Stop fucking with some, because some of these people is ready, baby. When I tell you some of these people is ready, they don't give a fuck. Leave these folks alone. Don't be hopping out your car, jumping up in people's face, then wonder when you on the ground why. Leave these folks alone. This world is fucked up, I'm telling you. And some of y'all could never imagine going over there and talking to you and having to listen to your mom and be with your mom knowing that she done defiled you in such a way on this earth. Them the type of motherfuckers you want to just leave the fuck alone. Just leave them alone. They ain't bothering nobody. Leave them alone. Now, if you happen to see two motherfuckers like me and Krishan going at it, just leave us the fuck alone. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out on our own, or we just the fuck won't. But I can guarantee you neither one of us is scared. Neither one of us give a fuck, okay? So leave us the fuck alone. We ain't got no fucks up in us. And you can tell our mamas we said thank you. Because, bitch, you supposed to be there every fucking day to make sure my clothes is washed, to make sure I ate, to make sure ain't nobody digging in my ass. You ain't supposed to choose nothing before me. I didn't put nothing before my kids. Not money, not a man, not a job, not nothing. Nothing. I was there on the motherfucking practice. If the motherfucking coach paid my kids too much attention, guess what? I'm going to be right here watching your ass. Zero fucks. When I tell you zero fucks, I mean zero fucks. When I go to sleep at night, I have to tell God to keep that type of anger off of me so I don't strangle somebody. Keep that type of anger up off me, Lord. My husband have to pray with me. He know my pain. I don't get in no relationship and don't tell nobody. I don't got barely no fucks in me. So if you don't got patience, don't fuck with me. Because I may go this way tomorrow and I may go that way tomorrow. If you ain't got it together, we ain't gonna have it together, okay? Okay, cool. Then y'all wonder why, every day is something. Girl, just be grateful to God that we here. And that we ain't took nobody with us. At least I haven't. I ain't going to no more therapists. That can't help. Sometimes you just gotta keep praying. Can't no therapist help me undig my mama's man's ass out, hand out my ass. She ain't gonna never apologize, so it ain't gonna never go away. So we ain't gonna never get nowhere. Ain't no therapist about to undo that. It ain't no way, no how. I done went a couple times. They not getting no more of my goddamn money. They can kiss my ass too. And if you get blocked off this page today, it's just because I'm not in the motherfucking mood. And I don't know how to unblock you, so don't fucking ask me because I don't know how to unblock nobody. Now, if you want to get on here and say, you know, how somebody dug in your ass and kind of relate and tell me that you figured out how to handle yours, I'm willing to listen, but I'm not going to no therapist who lived in no big house with her mama, who paid for her to go to college, who graduated high school with her mom and dad there, who got to go to daddy-daughter dances. I'm not finna talk to a bitch who ain't never had her ass dug up in. I'm sorry to tell you, it ain't gonna never happen. We can't relate with each other, bitch. We can't relate with each other on no motherfucking level. I don't give a fuck how many degrees you got. You do not know what it feels like to have your mom standing there while a motherfucker fondle you. No, ma'am. Now I pinned the damn lady to block her, and now I can't find her how to block her. How I get this damn filter on here? Y'all see how the devil done did me? Look at this damn filter. No, I have not talked to my mom since I went on the game's mom invited me to a speaking engagement in 4 years because I spoke out and told my story at a speaking engagement. And she felt like that offended her. Now, I don't know how it offended you 20 something years later if you didn't know nothing. How you offended if you were supposed to be asleep? How was you offended? So no, we don't talk because I told my story and it's going in my book and my Netflix series. So yeah, it's a whole problem because I want to tell my truth and my life and my story, how I got so fucked up. Okay. The whole family know. They've been knowing since I was 12 years old. My mom wouldn't have the balls to join the live. Yes, it's very crazy to watch your own mom and then to be 12 years old and to be able to face your predator in front of your mom thinking she about to help you. No, bitch, you gonna make it worse. So my digging about to get harder. He about to dig my shit all the way out now. I stood right in front of her and him, and I said, this man is touching me. This man is touching me every night. You know what she said? Oh, I'm going to handle it. I walks out the room. No, he's still coming every night. You ain't doing shit. Then one day we go swimming.
You see, that's so unfortunate and that's so sad, especially since she did say she told her mama on multiple occasions, meaning that her mom knew and she enabled it. She allowed it. Wow. I mean, I really can't muster into words what I really want to say, man. I mean, that just sucks, man. And that guy deserves him to be under the prison, under the jail. You know what I'm saying? But the mom tried to blame it on drugs, man. Her mom was, a crackhead, basically. So I don't think that's an excuse, though, man. But we can keep it going, man.
My coochie hurting. I'm in the swimming pool. My shit hurting because, the chlorine. She think I'm complaining about him. She beats me up, busts my nose, busts my lip, tell me she gonna take me to the fucking hospital and see if I'm still a virgin. I put my clothes on, bloodied up. She gonna try to wipe the blood off. No, bitch, take me to the hospital with this blood on my face. Tell them you just bust me up because you think I'm trying to tell you that your man digging in my ass again. So after I got beat like that, I stopped telling her. Now we at the motherfucking donut shop. She don't take me to the hospital. She take me to the donut shop talking about I'm gonna get you a donut because I love donuts. Bitch, I don't want a donut. You done just bust my whole mouth up thinking I'm over here trying to fuck your nigga. Only thing you could get on here to tell me is my mom willing to take this lie detector test. That's all I want to know. Meet me at the police department and tell me you want to take the lie detector test. That's the only thing you could get on here and tell me, bitch. That you ready to go to the police department and tell these white folks that you didn't know. I want you to go take this lie detector test and tell these white folks I will meet you at any police department right motherfucking now. I ain't even washed my ass yet. Tell me what police department we could go down and tell these white folks that you didn't know. That you sat there every night after I told you and you didn't know. That's what we could go do. Like, bitch, when you ready to talk to me, meet me at the motherfucking LAPD department with that lie detector test. So y'all both can go in that motherfucker together. I'm doing a 2-for-1 special. That's the only way you getting out of this. Is if you go to that motherfucker and tell them people that you ready to take a lie detector test. You didn't have nothing to do with what that man did to me. And if you fail that motherfucking test, you going right with his ass. Now keep playing with me if y'all want to. I'm going to tell my truth. I'm going to tell my story until I can't tell it no more so that somebody else won't let they drug-selling husband, they crack cocaine husband, come stay at their house with their daughters. That's what you should be out here preaching at your old age. At your old age, you should be out here telling these women, you don't never let no man come live at your house. Your mama ain't let no man come in on you. You supposed to be telling these young ladies, you don't never trust no man to come in on your daughters. Don't ask where Mr. Sterling at, because he been told me to tell my story. My husband support any fucking thing I say that's the truth. My husband want to talk to her man. My husband want to talk to her husband, honey. Nah, she gonna get on there and talk about my daddy told me to make up a lie because I don't want her husband at our house. Bitch, I would never lie on nobody about no child molestation at 40 years old. I guess he lied. My sister lied too. Yeah, go on down there and take that lie detector test. Go on down there. You left that part out your truth when you told them that you were a recovering crack addict. You forgot that part. Go on down there and tell them white folks the truth. I don't know if he did his own daughter. She act like he did because she don't talk very much. She's a mute. So I don't know. I know my daughter. I know my sister. I know one of my sisters got it. Ain't no like mother, like daughter. I wouldn't let nobody. I didn't let no man babysit my kids. I didn't let my kids' daddies whoop them. No, ma'am. You cannot whoop my kids. Sorry. I got trauma. I don't let nobody hit my kids. No. Not the babysitter, not the auntie, not the uncle. Nobody. I'm not adding her to the live. She can meet me at the police department with the camera crew. Pull up, bitch. You're not getting on this live. Pull up to the camera crew and let's talk to the popo about it. That's where we can get on live, at the police department. You don't want to talk to me about it no other time. Why you want to talk now? Because you want candy camera? Well, you want to talk to me about it, meet me at the popo station. Meet me at the popo station. That's where you can tell your side of the story. Now, you should have been told your side of the story. What you waiting on? 12-year-old coochie. Ain't no able to tell the truth. And in California, on 12-year-old coochie still need to be paid for. So you tell her that. Tell her, meet me at the San Bernardino Police Department. She gonna try to tell my nephew I'm lying. Try to tell people I'm lying. Girl, you didn't even have to bring this up again. You could have just left it in the closet. Now run tell that. Now go tell that. Tell my nephew you want to take a lie detector test right in front of him. That's what you do. Don't get on here lying, because it happened to my sister too. I'm not the only one, Miss Lady. So don't try to get on here and act like it's Karlissa. Because you know it happened to my sister too, and you apologize to her because her voice ain't as big as mine. Don't get on here trying to play like you don't know shit. Years old. This motherfucker, my mama ain't even got no teeth. This motherfucker knocked my mama's teeth, left my mama's teeth in another state. This motherfucker left my mama's teeth. My mama ain't got no front grill, ain't had no front grill since she was in her 20s. This motherfucker knocked my mama's teeth out and left them in another state. And she still got her stinking ass up and told these motherfuckers it ain't happened. With no teeth in her motherfucking mouth. She protect this man with no teeth in her mouth. She still got this man last name on her last name. That's not my mama last name. This motherfucker left my mama teeth in another state, stepped on her motherfucking face, and crunched them bitches that she did not protect me with. He stepped on her motherfucking face and put her in a hospital, and they wired her jaw shut. The month I left, when he didn't have no more of my ass to dig in, he dug in my mama's mouth and snatched her motherfucking teeth out. Tell them that, mama. Tell these motherfuckers what happened to your teeth. Your teeth is in fucking San Bernardino and you in motherfucking the valley. That motherfucker, your teeth is still on the ground from that motherfucker. Don't play with me, mama. Tell these motherfuckers where your teeth at. That motherfucker took your teeth out as soon as I took this young coochie and moved out of state with my daddy. That motherfucker didn't want nothing else to do with you. He stepped on your whole goddamn mouth. And you had a nice mouth. Now tell these motherfuckers, since you want to get on here and talk, matter of fact, get on this bitch without them. Take your teeth out and tell them your story, bitch. Stop fucking playing with me. I'm not to be played with. Now, I done let you get away with this shit for a long time for you to be running around here saying my motherfucking name without apologizing. Now, come on now. I ain't never put my hands on you unless you was trying to kill me about your man. I'm 12. This motherfucker has psoriasis all over his body. You was foul. I don't give a fuck what you was smoking. That shit was ugly and it was nasty. You should be ashamed of yourself for not doing nothing but getting on here and saying you sorry. You gonna go to hell with this sin on your back. For what? For a man that stepped on your mouth the month I left and knocked your teeth out? Your teeth is out here and you over there. You know what I would have did to a nigga that stepped on my mouth? Oh, but you had your mama and your daddy. You had your mama and your daddy, so you didn't have that grit in you. You didn't have that grit and that grind in you. Because the motherfucker who stepped on my mouth, because if my mom said I was a liar, I'm going to press charges on her. Pasha, my mom got on here and said I was a liar, yes or no? Ain't no side of the story, bitch. Ain't no side of the story. Ain't no side of the story. She wasn't in the room. So how can she have a side of the story? The only side of the story she gonna ever have is the one that I stood in front of her and him and told her, this man is touching me. So what side of the story you ever gonna have? Tell your side of the story to the LAPD. Tell your that is not a mother, just so you know, a mother protects her children. So Faith, y'all just letting mommy get on here and lie, huh? Y'all letting y'all mom get on here and lie? Y'all letting y'all mom get on here and lie like I was the only one who got touched? Because it wasn't just me. Come on now. Come on now. I'm not the only sister he tried to touch. Come on now. I don't act nothing like my mom because I would never let nobody touch my kids, not my sons or my daughters. I'm telling you, these people that I'm gonna block, do not. I ain't no unblocking nobody today. Because this is not. This is for sale, for Playboy. I don't got no motherfucking feelings in my heart. And if you tag my mom in this live without telling her to go to the police department, I'm gonna block you. And you're not gonna get unblocked. Do not tag her in my live. Go get on her live. I see my sisters in here. I don't see them saying nothing though. I know that's y'all mama. I get it. I know that's y'all mama. I know that's fine. I forgave her too. But don't tell the nieces and the nephews I'm lying. Don't start trying to get people to feel like I'm something that I'm not. Just because I gave you a pass did not give you a pass to try to discredit what I've been through. Don't play with me with what I've been through. She don't need to set it up. She need to go down to the police department and tell them that I told her when I was 12 years old that my stepdad, her husband, was touching me and my sisters, and she did nothing. They will automatically prosecute her and have her try to show where she learned that both sisters gave her a report and she ignored it. That's all she needs to do. She don't need nothing else but to go down there and tell the prosecutor, just like them women went down there and told for their daughters. You see all these women that went down there and told on R. Kelly for their daughters? That's all she got to do. Me and my sister was underage. We were under the California statute. So she can easily go down there and tell the prosecutors exactly what was said. They will call us and tell us to come in and take a lie detector test because it's been so long. And they will have her take one as well. So all she got to do is go down there and tell them that two of her daughters told her that her husband was violating them as children and she did not do nothing. And then when I told her, she bust me in my face and made my whole fucking nose and mouth bleed, tried to take me to get a donut, told me she was going to take me to the hospital, and took me to get a donut instead. And the same person that did this is the same person that knocked her teeth out her mouth. Now go tell them that. She don't need me to go down there with her. I will follow up when they call me. She can't never get on my live until she is ready to be held accountable for what she did. Forgave her, but she running around here telling the grandkids, telling the nieces and nephews that's fucking with. They need to prosecute both of them. She watched 2 minors get child molested and she did nothing. They're going to prosecute both of them. That's why she's not going to go down there. She's going to sit on this live and lie till the devil come get her. Instead of her getting on here and saying, I'm sorry that I didn't do nothing to protect y'all. That I was too busy trying to get high and too busy trying to kick it with my man and said, fuck y'all. That's what she need to go down there and tell them. She ain't in denial. She ain't in denial. Somebody said she got on here and said, now did he touch you or didn't he touch you? Girl, what is you saying? You talking about me or my sister? Don't try to play dumb. I wouldn't even brought it to the internet, but since she want to come to the internet, and tell my nephew something about me, and talk about me on the internet, I would have never brought her name up. But she obviously want her name to be brought up. And sometimes the Lord do mysterious things for people when the time run out. So that's why I tell on my own self. That's why I tell all my business myself. If I did something wrong, I tell it. Okay? That's why I tell it. So a motherfucker can't never blackmail me with shit. That's why I tell it. And whoa, baby, because it wasn't just me. So don't try to play like you ain't know. Now you did apologize to my sister, but you ain't apologized to me. You ain't never apologized to me, but you did apologize to my sister. You could have took this whole family out of that misery that you put us in, but nope, you still engaging in it. You still over here playing in my face. Like you ain't did nothing, girl. Like you can't be prosecuted, girl. Because you can. Because you know you can't pass that lie detector test. You know you can't. Instead of getting on here telling young mothers, even if you on drugs, give your kids up to somebody else so don't nobody violate your kids while you on drugs. Now I'm gonna give you the drug pass. I will give you the drug pass. But you wasn't high when I told you. And you wasn't high when my sister told you. And you wasn't high when you apologized to my sister and I forgot to apologize to me. Now just because my sister waited 30 years to tell you what happened to her. Honey, I told you at 12 because I ain't never scared. I was born unscared. And I would have handled that man before he knocked your teeth out if you'd have gave me 5 more minutes. But they put me out of junior high school for carrying a butcher knife to high school to junior high. I got kicked out of 8th grade for being ready, staying ready. Carrying a butcher knife to 8th grade just in case your nigga pull up on me. 8th grade! I'm kicked out of 8th grade! I haven't talked to him either. He's looking for a reason to get unblocked. He's not getting unblocked either. I got kicked out of 8th grade. Go look at my record, y'all. 8th grade carrying a butcher knife to school. Knowing I didn't need no butcher knife for no girls because I was rocking bitches shit in 8th grade. Rocking shit. I know it's a lot of bitches out here with twisted up faces and noses from that anger that my mama and stepdaddy put in me. I was letting that shit off on y'all. Now, if you want to come and talk to me about it, and I apologize to y'all, I will. If everybody that I done fucked up in life, whether I done hit you with a hammer, a bat, whatever I done did to you in my life, I don't care if it was a dude or a female, if I done rocked your shit, I will apologize. I've been through a lot. I will apologize to any one of y'all that want to pull up that's disfigured or feeling some type of way that felt like I should have paid for it. That was not me. That was my trauma. I will apologize to y'all. So if my people is out there that I fucked over in any type of way with these hands or whatever, let me know. We can holler at each other. We can apologize. If you want to get the revenge, whatever you want to do, we can do. I'm telling you. I know it's a lot of y'all. I know it is because I just used to run into shit every day. But that wasn't me. That was my pain and my trauma because I really wanted to do somebody else that deserved it. I got kicked out of 8th grade because I went to pull my books out of my backpack and cling, 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 a kitchen knife falls on the goddamn classroom floor, y'all. 8th grade. I'm expelled. Because I'm thinking this ninja gonna pull up at the schoolhouse and just try to take my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. At 12, I'm on go about to put a nigga down. At 12! Ask her, why did I get kicked out of 8th grade? There wasn't a person that could jump me or see me from 8th grade. Now, I know y'all know. From California to Ohio, Youngstown, Ohio. Nobody. I ain't never ever took an L in my life, and I done fought a lot of y'all ghetto bees over y'all dope dealing boyfriends because I didn't have nobody to help pay for my school clothes. So I know. I've been through a lot, and I apologize to anybody that I wronged. But that wasn't my fault, and these people that caused this pain still has not been held accountable. And they still running around here acting like they ain't did shit, and I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible. Who gets kicked out of 8th grade for carrying a kitchen knife in a backpack? You gonna answer that, Ma? Because I know you're listening. Answer that. I know that man somewhere right now, mad at you. Mad. Because I wasn't even gonna do him this dirty. I've been forgave, been forgot. You over here telling the grandkids now that I'm a liar. Telling my kids I'm a liar. Telling my kids that done went through all this trauma with me I'm a liar. You're going to rot in hell. You're going to rot in hell for that. I hope you get some type of closure with the Lord before your time comes, because this what you doing? No, ma'am. This why I don't do drugs. This why I don't drink, y'all. Because I never let nobody cross one of my kids and then later on be like, oh, I was high. I was fucked up somewhere in the corner. I don't know shit. You know. We ain't disrespecting mama. We telling mama it's time for her to be held accountable. Since she want to jump on here and tell people they lying, tell them my sister lying too, mama. My sister booty got dug in too. When I took my daddy took my booty, why you didn't tell him to take my sister booty too? My sister traumatized too. She just got a nicer heart. She a Gemini. I'm a Leo, like you. I don't take shit. I give shit. My sister's a sweetheart. She forgave you, and I forgave you too. But you ain't gonna be out here discrediting, not letting me tell my story. Now come on now. Just somebody forgive you don't mean they forgot. All these people that's out here that I done did what I done did to, this has come from you and your man. He said, girl, bye. And I blocked her ass too. Bye, bitch. Ain't nobody asked you to be here. They can have a piece of what I built. Everybody can have a piece, but you better be ready to come in here and tell the truth. You better be ready to come in here and tell the truth. If you're going to come in here, you need to come in here and tell the truth. Don't come in here on that bullshit talking about I need help. The only help I needed was for y'all to leave me the fuck alone. I didn't ask you to start running around here telling my kids and my nieces and my nephews I'm lying about your man. Girl, tell them what happened to your teeth. Tell the grandkids why you ain't had no teeth since you was 20. Tell them. And my mama had the most beautiful teeth in the world. Ask my mama, your grandmama, since I'm lying, tell her to tell you what happened to her teeth. Let's start with the teeth. Because that motherfucker, I'm going to show you what he did. I'm going to show y'all what the man that she getting on here talking about I'm lying. I'm going to show y'all what my dad did to her teeth. I'm going to show y'all right now. I ain't got no shoes on because if I had shoes on, it would give it more justice. But just try to imagine it with no shoes. But just try to imagine this with shoes, okay? This my mama face. This my mama face right here. On the floor, begging for mercy. This my mama face, y'all. This what the man did to her face. This her teeth. That's how her teeth look on the motherfucking floor. That's my mama teeth. That's how her face look, just like that. While the man standing over her. The motherfucker that's just dug in my ass. This how you left your fucking teeth on the floor like this. That's her teeth, y'all. Scrambling all over the goddamn floor. Now she all the way over there and her motherfucking teeth is right here. Why the fuck is she talking? That could have been your tongue, too. Now, take that demonstration. Because that's how the fuck I would have did him. If that was my teeth. I wouldn't have protected him for nothing. Okay? I wouldn't have protected nobody that left my fucking teeth on the floor like that. This y'all is my therapy. Bitch, if you don't like to be my therapist, get off. Y'all my therapy. I've decided it from here on out. You motherfuckers is my therapy. Thank you for sitting through my demonstration. Now you heard my mama Selena over there talking about I'm a liar. You heard her. Didn't you hear her on my nephew's phone? You heard her. Okay. So when y'all see her and she talk like this, and she hold her mouth like this, ask her why she hold her mouth like this and talk like this. Karlissa, what are you talking about? You liar, you little liar. Karlissa, you're a liar. Open your mouth when you talking to me. I deserve that much. Open your fucking mouth when you talking to me, mama. Now you over here trying to protect folks. Who done gave you permission to enter the chat and protect anyone? You done let a whole man with psoriasis, and I'm going to post what they look like. So everybody at your church and at his church knows that y'all still running around here with this little secret about Dickie's daughters. I'm going to tell y'all church members about what y'all did to Dickie's daughters. When you leave here, your legacy is going to be you and your child molesting boyfriend got off on little girls that belong to someone else. We are Dickie's daughters. We was not yours. You had no right. None whatsoever. You picked the right daughter. I'm not my sister. I'm not my sister. My sister's a sweet little Gemini. I forgive you, Mom. You're my bestie. Girl, no. My sister didn't get expelled from 8th grade. She kept her truth. She hid her secret. Okay, she ate herself into 300 pounds because of you. No, ma'am. I like my shit to come out. I don't leave it in. You drove my sister overweight at 14, 300 and something pounds. You did that to her. Shame on you. What type of mother? That's why I ain't no kind of mama, because my mama wasn't no kind of mama. I ain't no kind of mama, right? But I bet you can't say one motherfucking thing that didn't nobody ever put their hands on none of my kids with no belt, no shoe, no nothing, and they did not ever child molest my kids, because they would not be here. They would not be here. Oh yeah, he a deacon now, y'all. He a deacon now. And I'm sorry, Mr. Got these skeletons up and didn't come on here and say she's sorry. So yep, now your congregation gonna know what type of deacon you is. Because you could have told the congregation, I'm sorry, if I be a pastor next year, y'all, this is the truth. Bree, you was my witness. If I be a pastor next year, I will tell y'all motherfuckers everything I did first before I let y'all come into my church. I will tell y'all I'm a sinner. I used to hump all the kids in the neighborhood because I was child molested and I liked humping. Okay, I was a child molested, so I used to hump all the kids. If your kids spent the night over my house, they got humped. I will tell all my business first, so y'all don't have no secrets against me. If I ever cheated on my husband, that one time I did cheat on my husband, I got pregnant. I didn't know if it was his baby or the man's baby, so I got an abortion. Yes, I did. I will tell y'all all my motherfucking business. And then about 2 months later, I got pregnant again with Jonathan. I will tell y'all all my business. Why? Because I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of y'all knowing my business. I'm not scared of y'all knowing what the fuck I did right or wrong. Because guess what? Can't none of y'all motherfuckers get me in the head of it, and none of y'all can't take me out. And mama, that's how you supposed to be. You a Leo like me. You ain't supposed to never be scared. You supposed to stand your ground and say, girl, I was high. I don't give a fuck. Because that's what I would have said. I was high. I didn't give that much a fuck about y'all because y'all look like y'all daddy and y'all daddy got on my nerves. And that's what it was. You should have gave that motherfucker some pussy for me. Shit. Get over it. That's how I would have handled it. Nah, you gonna hop on here and tell these people that you will go down and take a lie detector test, knowing you telling a motherfucking lie. Knowing. You telling a motherfucking lie to me, but you hurting my sister who ate herself into obesity by the time she was 14 years old. Because your man was doing the same thing to her that he did to me. And see, that's really what's fucking you up. That's really what's fucking you up, is because it didn't just happen to me. And you apologized to her, but you weren't going to apologize to me. You should have apologized to me because I'm the one with the mouth. She might have gave you a pass. You ain't getting no pass out of me when you come from me talking about I'm a liar. Your whole church, when you go to church on Sunday, gonna look at you like, I know you ain't in here. I know you ain't coming up in here every Sunday acting like you ain't did nothing. That them kids that we watching on the internet from 2 generations ain't fucked up because of you. Girl, and you know what I would do when I got to church? I'm gonna tell you what I would do. Bitch, sister, so-and-so, slide the fuck on down so I can finish getting my praise and worship, because yep, I did. I fucked up. That's what I would do at the church. Bet I wouldn't let nobody stop me from coming in there about nothing I done did. Girl, if you don't get your black ass and scoot on down and give me some room on this bench, I'm here for a reason. See, that's what's wrong with y'all today. Y'all too worried about how you look to people and how they gonna make you look. No. Yep, Jonathan, just like his mama, he don't give a fuck neither. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Sorry, take it or leave it. It's free. Thank you, Florida. I see you, girl. Because all she had to do was leave me alone. I wasn't bothering her. She mad because I'm making my nephew famous. Girl, what that got to do with you? And ask my sister, the sad part about it is I was going to tithe my tithes to her and my dad 50-50, even though she don't deserve shit. I was going to tithe my tithes 50-50 between her and my dad. Girl, you are not the church. I am not giving you shit. You are not the church. Girl, yeah, I'm not the only one he asked, he dug in. Come on now. You know they don't just do it to one person. You know it ain't never just one. Come on now. Child molesters don't ever just child molest one person. So if it's any other stepdaughters out there that wants to come out the woodwork, that you've been scared, that you've been hiding, that you feel some type of way, I got you, sis. Talk your shit. And if you need me to pull up, I'll pull up. I ain't scared of them motherfuckers. Not none of them. So y'all gonna have a nice day. And remember, keep the men's out y'all house. They ain't they kids' daddy. They don't give a fuck about y'all kids. Don't let them pretend like they do. Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all kids but y'all. That's the lesson of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that situation, man, I just wanted to let it play through because you can tell Karlissa was venting, man. And I definitely look at Karlissa in a different light. It's definitely understandable why she talks the way that she does, why she does the outburst. Am I saying that it's okay? No. Because we know deep down inside she is still clout chasing. Especially when it comes to Blueface and everything like that. But this particular subject is very touchy, it's very serious. It's definitely something that can change someone's life. Children are innocent. They need to be protected at all cost. And family and childhood trauma can definitely be passed along from generation to generation, and we can obviously see that, with Blueface and his siblings. You can tell Karlissa wasn't perfect, and ain't no telling, the stuff that she's not telling us. Ain't no telling what Blueface and Dre and Kali was, subjected to with having a mom like Karlissa, because she has her own issues with her own mother. But that wasn't the end of it, y'all. Her mom had something to say about it, y'all. Her mom has something to say about it. So check this out, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this up. I'm gonna put this back up. So fair use, guys. Fair use, man. And her mom has something to say about it, man. Her mom basically disagrees with everything. And she actually throws a curveball. So check this out, man. Hold on, let me share the screen. So check it out, man. Fair use.
Just popped on here real quick because social media is crazy. 33 years sober, so I guess you could say I'm a addict or ex crackhead, whatever you like to say. But I'm blessed and highly favored, and I thank you. I don't have anything to say about what that ranting and raving homegirl is going through. But what I do have to say is, come to my face and call me a bitch. That's all I really want to say to you. So you guys can take from it whatever you want to take from it. You can add to it. I don't care. I'm not about that life. Just doing what I do now, on my way out of town, enjoying my life, minding my business. And every time something pop up, you want to put me in it. You're just mad because we went to see Junior, and that's where all this came from. At the end of the day, I am the grandmother and the great grandmother. 14 grandkids, 18 great grandchildren. And all the stuff, negative things you had to say about me, girl, kick rocks. I'm done with you. I've been done with you since Johnny's jumped on me. I don't mess with y'all, and you're mad. But guess what? I just popped on here real quick because
Yeah, so it's crazy because though she sound like just an older version of Karlissa, so you can see where I'm talking about as it just passed along from generation to generation. Karlissa's the way that she is, man, because you know, look how her mom is. And she said during that time, man, her mom was on heavy substances. She was a crackhead, basically, you know. But it's crazy because she didn't deny anything that that Karlissa said, y'all. She didn't deny anything that Karlissa said. She just said she didn't like the fact that she called her out her name, called her a B word, you know what I'm saying, and see her about it. And her mom got to be every bit in her 70s, maybe even going into the 80s, right? Because you know, Karlissa's in her 50s as well. I mean, it's a totally sad situation, and it gives you a different outlook on you know, the Porters, man, how they were raised, what they were subjected to. No leadership, no protection. You know, growing up as children and stuff like that. I mean, it's sad, man. It's sad. But it wasn't just audio. She had to go on live, but Karlissa went on IG as well. I think this is when she originally announced it. Then she went on live. She said, "My mother allowed her husband to, you know, to finger, you know, every night before they had relations. Earl and Barbara McLean should be in prison, but I gave them a pass because I forgive them. You all need to learn how to forgive. That's what's wrong with the world. I could literally have them locked away like Bill Cosby, but I choose to allow them their they're now stop moving these men into y'all's children's homes. They ain't coming for you, coming for y'all old rundown AZZ. They coming to play with y'all kids. Okay. She says, if it wasn't for my daddy coming to take me away from her, I would have lost my to a junkie. Lost her V card to a junkie, man. All child M's should be prosecuted but forgiven. Period. Wow, man. I think Karlissa was just in her feelings and just maybe emotional and just kind of typing stuff. She says nothing worse than being betrayed by the person who brought you here. Y'all don't think I know the pain that's in y'all's hearts. I just hide it well. This is her posting her mom. Okay. And she looks just like her, man. That's an older Karlissa, man. Tell that man to come to your face for your daughters, not me. Wow. She calls me a liar, but did she ever report it to the police because she was supposed to let them figure out the truth? Yes, I apologize calling my mother out her name, but I'm telling my truth no matter what. I have never received an apology, and she continues to call me a liar and has never taken accountability. They be wanting to fight the victims for calling them the B word, but don't have no smoke for the P's. Wow, yeah. I'm not the one that knocked your teeth out. Save all that for him in court because I'm going to the police department. Wow, man. This was very enlightening, man. And it really shows, you know, at the end of the day, these people are human. We do cover them. We do drag them, you know, when it comes to the Blueface, the Krishans, the Karlissas and stuff like that. But a lot of times, man, when people act out, man, they have an underlying issue. They've been through a lot. It's sad, man. It's very sad. I really do wish that Karlissa does get find closure. You know, hopefully her and her mom can make amends. But at this point, it doesn't really look like it. Her mom is claiming that you know, Karlissa is coming out and acting like this because she was at the football game. That's what she said. And she was able to see the baby. She said she was able to support Krishan and have a relationship with Krishan and with Junior. She's able to be around Junior and stuff like that. And the great grandma, because obviously Karlissa's the grandma, so her mom is claiming that Karlissa is having a fit about that and is upset and I guess willing to say anything. I I don't know, man. I mean, that's. I feel like Karlissa was very detailed. She was ranting for about an hour, and maybe and even venting, you know. So it's tough, man. It's just crazy that, you know, the mom sounds like an older version of Karlissa, you know. So it understands why Karlissa acts the way that she act. Before we get out of here, man, we go listen to it one more time. This lady sounds just like Karlissa. So let me put this up. All right.
Social media is crazy. 33 years sober, so I guess you could say I'm a addict or ex crackhead, whatever you like to say. But I'm blessed and highly favored, and I thank you. I don't have anything to say about what that ranting and raving homegirl is going through, but what I do have to say is come to my face and call me a bitch. That's all I really want to say to you. So you guys can take from it whatever you want to take from it. You can add to it. I don't care. I'm not about that life. Just doing what I do now, on my way out of town, enjoying my life, minding my business. And every time something pop up, you want to put me in it. You're just mad because we went to see Junior, and that's where all this came from. At the end of the day, I am the grandmother and the great grandmother. 14 grandkids, 18 great grandchildren. And all the stuff, negative things you had to say about me, girl, kick rocks. I'm done with you. I've been done with you since Johnny's jumped on me. I don't mess with y'all, and you're mad. But guess what?
Yeah, man. So it's literally like an older Karlissa. Man, I mean, it's crazy. Like I said, how generational curses and genetics and all that stuff works, man. It just seems like it's unavoidable. Like I said, man, these people are human at the end of the day, and people go through things. So, you know, we can drag Karlissa for, you know, all the stupid stuff she be doing, the clout chasing and stuff, and we still go drag her for that. She's an adult, but when it comes to this particular situation, it's definitely understandable. Like I said, you got to protect the children, man. You know, and it's understandable why she does, you know, relate to Krishan in a way. It does make sense why Blueface gravitates toward Krishan, because I mean she probably reminds him of his mom Karlissa. And you know, and it's kind of understandable why Karlissa has this weird relationship with Blueface, whereas though she's very overprotective. She loves him hard and all that stuff, because she wasn't able to be loved like that by her mom, you know. It's sad, man. I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, this was just another day in the circus, right? This was just another day in the circus, man. Let me see what you guys saying in the comment section before we get out of here, man. Let me see. You said, I think that if Taseki did bump her siblings, she was done similarly, something similar to Karlissa. Yeah, that's what is alleged about Taseki. I'm sure that's what Krishan said. Taseki denies it, so it's all alleged. But you know, usually yes, if something happened to someone, that, you know, something happened to them beforehand. So unfortunate. I just don't understand how some mothers' brains are wired, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Not a pastor, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, the guy's a pastor now. Yeah. Her stepfather. Yes. Hey, Joker. I definitely look at her in a different light because I know her pains now and she needs serious help. I wish she could have gotten help before her children. Yeah, man. Yeah, you say you believe Karlissa? Yeah, I don't see why I don't believe her. Like why I would deny her. She seems very genuine when it comes to this particular situation. It sucks, you know. Let me see. Yeah, Karlissa mother is a monster, man. Yeah, I mean, it seems like she's just an older Karlissa, man. She seemed like she wants to, she sounded like she wanted to fight her, and she was talking to her like she wasn't her daughter, like, she was just any old other chick on the street. She said, "Hey, man, She said, "I don't want to address nothing that you talked about." She talked about a lot. She accused her mom and her stepdad of a lot. She said she didn't care. She just cared that she called her out her name. So she didn't deny it at all. So she's in denial, but peep, the only thing her mother is concerned about being called a B, sad, and shameful. That's what I'm saying. Some families really be going through it. Yes. Yeah, man. So her mother's just concerned about being called a B, no accountability. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's definitely scary. Wow, she should be ashamed. She totally dismissed Karlissa experience, feelings, trauma, no accountability as a mother. Yeah. That's why I said I feel for her, man. She's been through a lot. Man. So when Karlissa be having these outbursts and she's fighting trauma, she's fighting demons that she's had. Like I said, these people are human at the end of the day. Oh wow, hope not. Hope she can heal one day. Yeah. Poor Karlissa, her mom is awful. Yeah, man. It's a lot of trauma, man. Yeah, she sounds just like her, right? Yeah. This definitely showed a different side of Karlissa. Definitely. Our parents' generations, the boomers, always ignored the dark secrets in the family, and that's sad. That would be my grandmother's generation.